Okay, so I'm in the back here. So, I started doing this last month, and some people found it useful. Hopefully, you find this useful as well. I'm just going to go through some of the exercises, hit on some of the cues. Obviously, the coaches will help you during the workouts as well. But if you do have any questions from these videos, please feel free to ask, especially when you come in for your sessions, or reach out to us if you're not in the gym as well here. So let's pull up our templates here so you can see. Obviously, it's a smaller screen, but very similar to previous workouts, the structure-wise. So we're going to go hit on all the different parts here. We have our first half. So this is workout A. We're always going to be working some mobility and core work to get started. We kind of look at this as that little extension of the warm-up, especially with the strength club versus boot camp. What we're trying to do here is incorporate some exercise that will slightly more intensity than our traditional mobility warm-up. But obviously we're going to hit on a couple of those the ankle mobility, hip flexors, get our bretzels in before we get started as well. So the first 4 exercises here, we are going to start with our hangs per usual. I know that not everybody loves these hangs, but they are great for shoulder mobility and grip strength. And we only do 30 seconds each. People have suggested 12 minutes a day, so I feel like I'm being mighty generous, just asking you to do 30 seconds for a couple times here. The next one, we're going to pair that up here with our half kneeling halos. You can see Coach T here. We're going to have that ear over the shoulder, hip and knee, squeezing that back glute, driving that front big toe into the floor, taking that kettlebell upside down, just taking it over that shoulder behind your head, nice and low, and then over the other shoulder, and just going back and forth here. Again, you don't have to go real heavy with the kettlebell, just a little bit of weight to get a little bit of a stretch through there. Wall up those abs here as well so we get those glutes firing, and again, really work on getting that full range of motion through those shoulders. And from there, the second 2 exercises that we have paired together is we're going to start with our Pallof dead bugs here. So this is that anti-rotational dead bug, perpendicular to the beam. Keep those arms straight out. Now the band doesn't have to be real heavy here, but you do want to feel like there is some resistance. It is going to be pulling at you a little bit, and you will notice from one leg to the other that it's going to be harder to maintain that position here. So it's going to feel like you're pulling it away, pulling that band away from the beam, reaching with that heel and taking your time. These exercises are not meant to be done fast. Take your time and really focus on that range of motion and creating that tension in those muscles that we're trying to work. You can see Coach Lynn here really reaching with that heel, getting it just above the floor. When we come back to this one for the second set, we'll face the other direction, and we are going to be pairing that up with our tall kneeling, alternating rows here. So nice wide stance with those knees, squeezing those glutes tight, wall up those abs, keeps those ribs tucked, and notice how Coach Lynn's pulling down toward her ribs and hips, not toward her armpit. You're really going to feel this in your lats as you get a good squeeze down low. Again, the band doesn't have to be real heavy here. You also don't have to get a bunch of reps in, but you do want some resistance through in that band, and you do want to get, probably in 30 seconds, we're probably looking for 5 to 10 reps, probably more at 5 to 8 on each side. But again, focus on those glutes as well, feeling that stretch through those hip flexors. So we'll get 2 sets of these. So we got those first 4 exercises that we're working through to get warmed up. I really love starting this way because for me personally, when there are moments when I'm not really feeling like working out today, I know that if I hit these first few exercises, my energy is going to be up a little bit more, and it makes it easier to get to the next set of exercises.